So
Yeah,
Joe
hello.
hit puberty. He sounds deeper today. What did you
Friendlocke's
think?
so fucking stupid.
Friendlocke is stupid. Hi everyone.
Hi.
So I saw some people be confused about what's happening right now despite the title, and I guess that makes sense because it has been a little bit since we've streamed. So for anyone who is unfamiliar, I'll say yes, hello, hi, hello. I saw everyone in chat saying hello. This is the weekly sort of talk back stream where we do Q&A basically from a tweet that I put out on Monday, and then people reply to it, and then we just answer questions. I'm always here, and then various members of the Friendlocke will attend. Today we have Gerber, Mal, and Jay, and maybe others will join.
Two of the most popular members right now.
Yeah,
Everyone loves me and Jay.
Two of the most hotly discussed members.
Me and Jay are
I was gonna
everyone's
say,
baby
like,
boys.
I know that I need to be here and probably Gerber because I feel like some people want to talk to us about things.
They're gonna put. Remember, guys, be nice.
I will say I have it currently on the tweet that so if anyone during this stream goes and replies to that, if we get through the questions that are there and I refresh the page, you might be able to get your question answered. But I will also just say, as I included in the tweet, we remain the right to skip any question if it's, I'm gonna be honest, bad, if it's a bad question, or we've already answered it, or it's just maybe inappropriate. There have been some tough ones where, like, I don't know, people have asked us random shit about Obama that I'm just like, I'm not touching on this. So just to let you know, be behaved. Those of you without Twitter, we will sometimes.
There's a few questions in the chat.
Yeah, we'll sometimes respond to questions if they're worded like. If you word it well in the chat, I'm always reading the chat, so.
I'm also reading the chat.
Cool.
Same.
And yes, I recognize that there are extra people on the fucking
Yeah, get rid of the dead
set.
ones.
Hold on, yeah, let me go through there real quick. Also, what is with that TV screen down at the bottom? I don't know why I had that. Oh, that's where the alert box is. So if people like donate or something, it would show up on a TV screen. Okay, let's get rid of Sarah. Fuck you. Bye Brady. Bye Grace. Bye Kenny. Gerber. Bye Chrissy.
Oh, goodbye. I guess I'm leaving.
Bye.
What? You're still there? You're in the mug.
Get out of here.
Nobody wants
Jay,
to.
and then Mal's not even here. So while I'm adding them, we can start with the questions though. Speaking in terms of so this is from Kai at Kai407. Speaking in terms of the Friendlocke characters, which one of you is the biggest gamer? And if that's characters, I feel like there's one correct answer here.
Like, which season are you specifying? Like throughout all of the Friendlocks, or like
I feel like
this
it's Gerber.
season?
It's Gerber
Yeah,
Games.
It's Gerber
Gerber
Games.
He's the gamer.
It's literally it's the YouTuber character.
Yeah, it's in my name.
It's absolutely Gerber Games, yeah.
But in real life, I feel like that one's more of a toss-up. Because I feel like
Yeah.
Joe and Jay probably play more games than I do. Because I play a lot of I play a lot of games, but I also play a lot of the same game for a very long time.
That's what I do too. Like I play like the same 5 games for 12 years. Yeah, I don't know, in like real, like the actors version, I don't know who would be the biggest, like Mikey.
Mikey does play a lot of games.
Mikey
but
plays a
also
lot of
works,
games.
Yeah,
so I don't
Mikey's
know
definitely
this.
on the list.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of us are on the list.
I'm a casual gamer. I normally just play stuff that's on my Switch or easily available because I'm too lazy to boot up my laptop for gaming most of the time.
If we're going, yeah.
I use Game Pass a decent amount, like, and I've been playing a lot of games, but usually I'm very bad about, I'll start a game, have some fun with it, and then just kind of leave it alone or play, like, very small doses of it.
I will say, I have a degree in game design, if that helps. If that adds any points towards or against me. Sorry, Mal's giant. I added Mal and she's huge.
Can you just leave Mel giant? I kind of like it.
I made her small and she's sitting on the couch next to Jay. Hold on,
Hang on, I
flip.
gotta tune into the talk box so I can see comments.
Hold on, I flipped you the wrong way. Now you're upside down. I always
Nah, she's
forget.
fine like that.
Yeah, if someone's asking, I was putting the coffee cup on my own volition. This is nothing to do with
yeah.
killing Jay.
That's
Also, spoilers for the most
This is
recent
hot tub.
streams.
yes. Oh, always spoilers for the most recent streams. We're not gonna hold back on talking about anything that happens, especially if people ask questions about it. So if you are listening to this, you will get spoiled if you haven't seen the
Better
stream.
catch up on the manga.
We refrain from, like, I guess here's my just talk quickly about spoiler thing. I'll talk about it freely on Twitter through the season while we're live, and then between like when the videos come out, we like only say spoilers for the episode that came out that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's usually like if you're not watching live, that's on you. But like in that time where it's not live, we won't talk about it. I won't say like I ate Jay.
Yeah, I agree with that. And also I think it's good. This second question is going to be, the first part is probably a question a lot of people had, so we're going to answer it once because we're not going to answer it a bunch of times. So from Anya is in hell now, if Jay and or Gerber are there, which they both are, what compelled them? So basically, what were your guys' thoughts about what happened?
Okay, I guess I have to explain this one, considering this can all be traced back to me.
Yes.
Right when I figured out that the rhyme gym was just going to be double battles, I knew, oh, come on, please, someone has to do something. And I'm gonna be honest, I really wanted to kill someone because I wanted to try to be the antagonist of this season. So then I talked to Gerber about it to see if I could get his consent to kill him. And then we looked at the stats and realized, wow, I don't stand a chance. He'll kill me instantly. So plan B, Gerber kills me. Because
Yeah.
funny.
So Jay just asked me, and I was like, let's see if we could kill each other. And then we were like, yeah. At the end of when this first started, it was a whole of like whoever wins wins. I don't really care. And we looked at stats and moves, and it just kind of very quickly realized, oh my god, there is kind of no chance for Jay to win this.
Yeah, we looked at the base stats too, right?
I'd have to get killed completely in every other direction.
Like he resists most of my moves. Meanwhile, he has like 5 moves that could have killed me instantly.
Yeah, I almost went Fire Fang just to kill Jay. Jay told me no, and then it didn't matter because they fucking sucker punched you.
Yeah.
Also,
I get it. You guys, some of you are still mad at me for it, but if I see hate comments in the chat, I'm just gonna time you. We're just gonna time you out. There's no hate.
Also, we were looking at base stats. Aren't yours like at least 80 above Jay's?
Yes,
Like something crazy.
With Claire, unfortunately deceased. I believe I am like. I think Claire was number 1. I think
Claire was number 2.
Claire was 2. I don't.
Forrest is number 1. I'm number 3.
Yeah. So now I'm 3. You're 2.
Yeah.
And 4 is number 1.
4 is number 1 still.
So, with the exception of Claire, luckily on just on base stat total, we didn't lose too many people that are on the high end of the list.
Yeah. Obviously, we're sad about the deaths.
Yeah.
But
the other 3 weren't supposed to happen, I can tell you that one.
yeah, the other 3 were not intentioned, just in case anyone else had that idea. It was only Jay and Gerber had discussed it. Everything else was happenstance. Yeah, unfortunate.
But that's just Friendlocke, baby. We come in knowing that we're not always going to, work out.
The deaths are important because the whole point of it is that it's a Nuzlocke. There needs to be consequences to our actions.
And you can't win them all. So even if we lose this one, it's kind of like, it would be kind of boring if we just won every single Nuzlocke we were in.
Yeah.
Like, that's why everyone kind of told Colin to shut up when he was like, just over level us to 100. We're like, Colin, that's not interesting.
Yeah, no, that's not interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. So they planned it ahead of time. Everyone else was on accident. Whoopsie.
Derek also, I know Derek played innocent during the stream. Derek knew about this plan for a month. He thought it was funny, and he was like, honestly, I think that'd be a great content. So he's not innocent. I'm exposing him.
No
Yeah.
one's
Even then,
innocent.
afterwards,
Everyone
Derek wasn't too. Even afterwards, Derek wasn't too upset about it. Anyways, it was just, if anything, it was like
He was like upset in the
it was
moment, and then he
morbidly
thought about
funny.
it for a second.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, what are
Well,
you gonna do?
it is what it is.
It is
It
what
is what
is."
it is.
So I don't really have an answer for this. We can do this one quickly. It's the second half of that question from Anya, where it's just in general least favorite snack food. Least favorite is tough. I don't know.
Any of like the Little Debbie brand snack cakes nowadays, they don't taste good anymore.
I don't like salt and vinegar chips.
I like salt vinegar chips though.
Well,
Of course you do. They're
wrong.
like pickles.
I love pickles.
I hate pickles.
Salt and vinegar chips are like the least like they're like the last chip flavor I would ever grab off the shelf.
I don't think I'd ever actually, like, of my own volition, take salt and vinegar chips.
Yeah, my fiance loves those, but they're terrible.
So, snack foods I don't like. Cool Ranch Doritos. Blech.
Ooh, I love those.
Oh, so those are actually one of the few Doritos I like. But I think the best Dorito flavor is the sweet chili.
Oh yeah.
Colin
those are
loves
good
sweet chili
too.
too. They're really good.
Sweet chili Doritos is fucking goated. Also, just because someone asked about gamer, I want to read this one question in chat if I can. Someone asked, "What games are we currently playing?"
RuneScape.
Persona 4.
I'm finishing up Uncharted 4. Jay,
That's a long list. I guess one is One Piece Odyssey.
Nice.
oh yeah,
All right. Next question from @anon_in imis, so anonymous 1356. If you could pick any non-legendary Pokemon to be in a future Friendlocke season, what would it be? We've definitely talked about this, so like, I guess let's just each kind of quickly say our top ones. I would, if it's in the game, Aegislash. I'd love to be.
I just want to be that fucking dolphin.
You just, yeah. You're not getting the dolphin.
I just want to fucking jet punch everything and be a fucking superhero. If I was a superhero and was the dolphin, I would not have killed Jay.
So Gerber wants to be a Pokemon he'll never be. Mal?
Mine would either be Yamper or Oricorio.
What was the second one?
Oricorio, the bird, the little dancing bird.
Oricorio. I thought you said Lucario really wrong.
And now be Lucario.
That's what Gerber would be. Gerber likes Lucario, don't you?
I would like to be Lucario, but I just love that fucking dolphin. So he's literally
Because it's a little superhero. You love superhero comics and
he's
shit.
weaseled his way up to being almost one of my top Pokemon. Like I'm kind of mad where I was literally like, oh yeah, easy top Pokemon was Dragonite. And now I'm like, is it too early to say this dolphin's one of my favorites?
That was me with Aegislash. Jay?
Honestly, I've grown on Bakuhita and Hariyama.
Ooh, those would be good. Those are very... Yeah,
Hardy
that'd
Pokemon.
be... Those are... I was gonna say, those are very Mikey. But...
Like, they're on my Scarlet Bee team, and
That'd be
I like
cool.
them.
Jay's setting himself up if we ever do Hoenn again to hopefully.
One day, please.
I would love a Sun and Moon Nuzlocke.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, I mean I think we should
I know
do
you
that.
hate the game,
I hate
Joe,
the
but it'd be
games.
funnier for you.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be easy because I wouldn't have to play the game. I would just be there for the ride. All right. Second one, next question, @thatsilveregg asks, have you ever met a Friendlocke fan out in the wild? No. I have had friends message me because they recognized my voice on the series. Because they were like, oh, I watched this guy, Salted EK Dan, and there's a guy in one of his videos that sounds just like you, and his name is Joe. And I'm like, yeah. Can you put two and two together and figure out why that might be?
That's right. It goes in the square hole.
Yeah. Have you guys?
I have met Friendlocks and like fans of Have You Heard About in person before.
Oh, I did. Yeah, at the.
Oh, are you gonna talk about the Derek incident?
I have a few stories. So for this, Have You Heard About specifically? We went to a convention here in Jersey one year, and we did a live Have You Heard About, which was really fun. And we had a few people like afterwards take some pictures with us. And then I was working one day when I was still working. I was working at a comic book shop, and I got recognized by somebody, and like talked to them for a few minutes about like Friendlocke and Salty and being in like the videos and stuff. And I was like, this is fun, but I'm also working right now. So a little awkward timing. And then the obvious, very fun story of when Mikey, Derek, and I went to go see One Piece film Red. Me and Mikey got recognized, but Derek did not, because obviously you guys don't know what Derek looks like. But that was fucking hilarious because Derek desperately was trying to get him to recognize him. He was like, hey, I love One Piece. And it's like, yeah, okay, random white guy with us.
Hey, cool story. White guy, take a picture.
Yeah, can you take the picture of us with this guy?
That's so funny. I would love to. I mean, I think it would be so funny if I was walking around somewhere. Sometimes when I'm wearing like the salty like merch, like the shirts, I'm like, I wonder if anyone will recognize it or something if I'm like out in public. To be fair, I don't usually wear the BDSM shirt in public, so that doesn't happen too often.
See, I can't even do that because I have like none of the merch. The only thing I have is the playmat and the poster. So like you'd have to just come to my house, and at that point
You'd have to come to your house and see the playmat and poster.
I'm always broke when Derek releases merch. It's like he waits until I don't have money to release the fucking merch.
He knows.
I mean, he asked me, he's like, do you think Mal has money this month? he's like, hey, can you check Mal's Twitter and see if she's put out a commission request?
I don't have any of Derek's shirts, but I have my shirt.
I have Derek's, I have the very first rendition of the boys shirt I still wear. That's about it. The first run.
I saw someone real quick. I saw someone in chat just say the what shirt, and I'm just gonna say real quick. I'm not even gonna explain what the shirt is. Fake fan.
Yeah, fake fan.
Fake fan.
Yeah,
if you don't know what the BDSM shirt is, you're a fake fan.
Go watch season 1.
Go watch season 1 and get and find out the funniest joke any of us have ever made. It literally, you couldn't even edit out all the laughter because it was just it was just like 10 minutes of everyone laughing.
Listen, that's why Monsters barely spoke in season 1, and it was every line just had us laughing.
It was so fucking funny. The best thing about Monsters being on Friendlocke is that Monsters doesn't know shit about Pokemon.
Yeah, he's just so funny.
He's just there for the ride, and it's amazing.
Okay, also, next question we just answered. So they're saying, which Pokemon would you specifically choose to be out of the entire week if you were allowed to choose for the next run? So we already answered that, Plub Cool. So I actually can't see the because they have hashtag Gerber is over party in their name. So they are Miss Robin. Who was someone you expected to survive to the end / final team, but died? Claire.
Yeah, Claire.
Claire, and honestly, Mikey.
Yeah.
They were like some of the best Pokemon on the party.
Those are very good Pokemon, the two that they had.
Oh, hello. I would. Thank you.
Colin?
Oh no, it's my roommate, Autumn.
Oh, good. I was gonna
She
say,
gave me a cupcake. She was making cupcakes all morning.
not Colin, so.
Oh,
But yeah, it was Claire completely.
Claire
was someone. Claire's like Tinkaton. I think almost all of us use a Tinkaton during our actual playthrough. So we're like, hey, he's a good ass Pokemon. But like,
I still need to catch one. I love Tinkaton, but I haven't used it yet.
It's so good.
Happened, and like, we kind of fucked up with Claire, but also Claire's death is tragic, but also hilarious because she died because of Hex, which does more damage to you as status effect. And seconds before she died, she went, "Oh, just heal my health. I don't need to heal my paralysis."
Well, also, Claire was in this season for about 45 minutes.
Right.
Like, that was how long Claire existed in this season.
She had 2 streams.
Yeah, it was, and like a very small part of both streams.
Yeah, she was caught at
at the tail end of the one before the break, and then she died so soon.
Yeah. Kind of 2 seasons in a row where Claire died because of kind of stupid things.
Yeah.
And status conditions.
Yeah, because of fucking status effects.
This next question from Yuki is pretty similar. I guess, to the other one, but it's more who do you, if y'all end up winning, who do you think will survive? I don't know. I feel like that's really hard to tell. Because, again, I wouldn't have expected Claire to have died. I wouldn't have expected Mikey to have died this early. So I don't know.
I mean,
Someone who really wants to survive till the end is
Sarah. Sarah
Yeah.
hasn't died
That's-
yet. So
Yeah, she hasn't died yet. She doesn't want it.
I'm going to be honest. I want her to die
No, absolutely.
because of that reason. I don't want that's not usually something that I wish on the people in the season, but I want Sarah to die.
If Gerber didn't immediately agree to the strategy, number 2 would have been Sarah.
Mm-hmm. I
killed Sarah.
want
It would have been funny, bro.
I want Cookie to
She would've
live.
killed you. She would have gotten in her car and drove to Florida. beat
It
the
would have
fuck
been
out.
very funny because of how mad she would have gotten.
Exactly.
I really want Cookie to live.
I also see. I actually think Cookie is a good chance. So, looking at the next upcoming stuff, we honestly shouldn't have too much trouble with everything except for the last two team star rates.
Ice is just
Everything
not a
else-
great type. Is the problem?
Well, actually, I mean, with Snow, it's a lot better this gen.
Fair.
So-
Yeah, they tried to fix it up.
Yeah, like Cookie will probably be actually a really good tank because also he has a thing where he has a lot of really good stat wise.
Oh, someone did ask just because are we does the person who play Cookie care, like, do they have any socials they want to share? Because they don't do.
They have no socials. I can tell you their actual name. They don't care if their name's
Yeah.
out there in public. Their name's Hugo. They're a like IRL friend of me and Derek and Mikey and Pasty that we've all known since high school.
Mhm.
So like he just has no social media presence really.
And he doesn't do like
Yeah,
online
he
content
do
like the
phone
rest of
number.
us.
We love that about him.
Yeah.
He's a very
only-
mysterious creature, but he's a delight to talk to as well. So I mean,
The only thing I can link for him is his actual phone number, and I don't think.
No, that's
don't
bad.
get
stalk
one.
him. Guys, go to his house and tell him how much you like seeing him in the Friendlocke. Here's his address.
I'll give you an address. But no, he's just a really good friend of ours. So some of the new people this season, we do have another new person coming in. They are again an IRL friend of like me, Derek, and
Mhm.
Mikey. We tried to really a lot of the people like this season. We kind of thought over anyone new. She was someone no one's known before. So here are some friends of ours.
To be fair, Brady is an IRL friend of mine. He just
He was
also
born in
happens
Luke.
to do online stuff as well. So he does
same
have
with
shit
Luke.
to share. Yeah, Luke too. Yeah. All right, let's go. Next question. At the guy no reason. Okay. When you do a special bit for your character, what's the inspiration behind it?
Whatever just pops up, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like usually, like at least my character's bits were like, I guess the only bit I've ever done is Gerber Games.
Gerber Games. Yeah.
I was just like, how much of a dick can I be without like getting anyone actually mad at me? I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, let me just kind of be an asshole. So like that.
This season is probably the most of a bit that I've done, and
The olive oil, yeah, the olive oil.
yeah, the olive oil business, and then there was an aspect I was told to tone down, but there was not really an inspiration. I just honestly thought, I was like, no one else will probably do that. Like, I was fourth, so I was kind of hedging my bets, but I was kind of just being like, oh, it'd be kind of funny if I just went in being like, I own a business. That's it.
I mean, like, yeah, I didn't really have a bit this season other than I guess killing people.
Yeah.
Which like is not gonna stay. I'm not killing anyone else.
And I guess you're a bicycle.
Wink.
If I
Yeah,
had lived,
People on the side.
yeah, if I had lived, I would have gone with the bit that I was like a Super Saiyan because of the little hair on fucking Palmy. That's about it, though. Other than that, I'm still me, but I just would have played that I could go Super Saiyan. That's about it.
I mean, I might as
You're-
well tell the story behind fucking Cowboy Camera. I told Joe because
Who?
he's a very big part of it.
Yes. For
Like,
those who don't know, this is season 1 Jay's character.
yes, the new
Jay was in season 1.
Yeah, he was. He was in season 1.
Like, when when I was in Numo, I decided, you know what, fuck it, maybe I should have a bit. All the people with bits are getting all the attention. So like when I evolved into a camera, I would just talk really slow with a deep voice, kind of like what Kringo fuck ended up doing. But then I accidentally said one or two things with an accent, which led Joe, this piece of shit, to be like, why do you have a southern accent? Is this your bit? Are you a cowboy now? And I'm just like, oh, that's way funnier than whatever the fuck I'm doing. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, it made me so happy. I think I was like, oh, I love Grandpa Cowboy Camerupt. I love it. Especially because I was like, oh, it's a nice juxtaposition to Auntie Saiyanslash. We got the old characters. I love it.
Yeah, that was fun.
So yeah, honestly, I will say, of the like, I feel like the four of us did less. We've done less like smaller
bits.
departures from who we are. You know what I mean?
We do bits, and then there are fucking characters.
Yes, that's actually a good way of. Yeah, that's a great way of saying it. We do bits. A lot of other people just are someone else.
Bits characters though. Like I've kind of learned. Like I loved Gerber games. I think like honestly, he's like even now in season 3, I think I just had the most fun playing that. But like it's exhausting, and sometimes people like get too upset about characters, like not realizing that's the point of them. It's kind of like a little too exhausting.
Yeah.
Can't relate. But next question at Bomble Tonble. Before each season of Friendlocke, did you ever discuss any rules you may have wanted to be changed or edited? Yes.
I can't think of anything else besides changing the reincarnation clause from the first season.
Well, this season we had to discuss it a lot because it was A, the day it came out, and B, it was more open world, so we had to discuss how things were approached.
True.
So that one was, and then it was like reincarnation and things like that. We do, even if we don't end up changing anything, it is always like, if you can always bring it up to Derek, I guess is what I'm saying. If you're in the group, you can mention like, are we going to continue doing this way? Ultimately, like most of the rules tend to be down to Derek's decision, because again, it's his series. Yeah, this season was mostly like, what counts as routes, like what counts as new areas, things like that.
It's a very highly experimental season, so another part of trying not to give Derek too much shit this season and for Pokemon dying is we're in whole new uncharted territory when it comes to nuzlocking. So I mean, lots of shit can happen.
So the answer is yes. Next question, at the Land of the Enigma, other than Lark, which was the most sudden out of nowhere death this season? Mikey,
yeah.
Absolutely, Mikey.
Oh my god, the
so
fucking
devastating
squirrel.
Stupid fucking squirrel.
I hate squirrels. I hated them even before the fucking like before the Friendlocke, and then fucking.
It's also
I hate
just
them even more now.
It's so sad because
it's fitting though.
Out of all the like the Pokemon we've been killed by in the past, Greedent is the least intimidating.
Yeah.
Maybe Liepard. Maybe Liepard as like another not intimidating one, but it's just like, yeah, we have Excadrill on the list, Seismitoad, like all these fucking dragon Pokemon.
Gym leaders, champions.
Yeah, random train. Yeah, Mikey, random child with a squirrel was the one to take out one of our strongest Pokemon. Crazy. Yeah, I think that's good. That's everyone's. It's Mikey.
I mean, can I say what the least like expect, or the most like the one we expected the most was?
What?
It had to be season 1 Colin.
Oh, season. I thought you were gonna say this season Jay.
No,
because you killed him.
Season Jay and season 1 Colin, we're both so planned in advance that we're all like, yeah, we're gonna lose Jay and Colin.
Yeah, Lark was. Oh well, they did say other than Lark, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, other than Lark. Yeah, season 1 Colin was very expected. Once it started. I'm not reading this one's because it's just got a bunch of numbers, but it's Bones but cooler. How do you feel about your characters this season? Good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, fine. I'm
They're
really
alright.
happy with the Pokemon
I'm
I got.
dead, but I
Yeah,
had fun.
two of the people here are dead. Spoilers. But
And I killed one.
yeah, so
What?
Gerber and I are happy with our characters.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
One of us
enjoying
is a
it.
capitalist and the other is a murderer.
Yeah, kind of like normal.
Yeah, this is pretty standard. So yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty good. From @Lairtiv, do any of y'all expect to win?
Yeah,
Expect?
I don't expect,
I
but I think we like
I think we
everyone was-
can.
It's
everyone was
entirely
doom and
possible.
gloom. Like all the doom and gloom, I think comes from the immediate after it. Like with the exception of the like fighting Team Star person, we're decent standing. Like I don't think like the Elite Four is not very difficult in this game.
No.
The rest of the Titans, like as long as we're appropriate level, we should be fine. Like,
I'm gonna
you'll
put a
be
lot
able
of my
to-
faith into Brady.
Yeah.
He's a good Pokemon and he knows a lot about Pokemon. Yeah, Airy was very difficult in my playthrough, but I'm holding out hope. Expect is not the word.
My Azumarill that I encountered.
I ruined
Yeah, I
her
think
with
I'd be
my,
Aries
I
pretty
ruined her with my Gengar.
This is not a question that really requires much answering. I'll just answer it real quick. Is he allowed to evolve? Someone posted a screenshot of a Pokemon Go Max IV Lampin. Yes, fuck, evolve him. Sure, it's named Joe. Make me evolve, finally. Birdley is trans. Will you all be my friend? No, we're multiple
No.
people, so we would be your friends. Anyways, plural, but no. Trevor Aura 671. Would more people join the Friendlocke until a Pokemon was caught in every single area, or is no one else joining after the last person next stream? No one, I believe.
One more.
We have one more, and then we're done.
Yeah.
It's gonna
That
be
could
one
work.
less people. One like last season had 24. This season's gonna have 23 people.
Like if Derek decides that he wants another person, he could, but like,
Yeah.
that's on him. We don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Even then, it takes a decent amount of consideration and like reaching out to get people on here as well. And unlike like other Friendlocks I've seen happen, we actually use friends that we're relatively close with.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like again, especially with this season just being a bit more complicated, and then we hit the big break. We're just like, let's take it at a decent pace. We're not going to go crazy.
There
Yeah.
is one other person who Derek cleared for season 2 to join the Friendlocke and could still join, who was considering next season, but not this season.
Whenever that happens.
Yeah, whenever that happens, if that ever happens, maybe we're done. I
Yeah.
don't know. Fuck you guys.
Probably after this, a long break will ensue, considering this series kind of stresses Derek out a bit, and Derek goes through a lot of stress already, so he's gonna need a break so he can unwind a little bit.
Okay. Let's say next is @Awesome Pie. Who do you expect to die next, and who do you think will last the longest? That's kind of tough because
I don't think we expect anyone to die next.
Probably
yeah,
Forest.
My thought, like
I'm gonna
just
say
because-
Vriska.
my
Vriska?
thought was-
Maybe.
my thought was Granbilo.
Well,
I-
because
I just-
Vriska's gonna be used in the Psychic Gym because they're bug.
I'm only saying
that's true.
Colin. I'm just saying Colin. I'm listening to
Granpilo will die. I don't know if it's next.
I think so because we do have a Nimona fight coming up, and he is our defense against Gallagher.
Yeah, that's actually an excellent point.
Yeah.
He is our very thin line of defense.
Yeah.
Last the longest,
I mean, it really depends on Derek plays. Like
I've
four of us
lasted
could
for
die.
a while because I haven't been used for things. So I don't know who else. Maybe Pasty?
Pasty's kind of bulky though. I don't know.
Well,
does
that's the
he have
thing.
a good
Pasty's a
defense?
tank. He's got
Yeah,
poison
Pasty's
point. So like that's pretty good. Just at like if you can poison them and then just last longer, you're good.
Yeah.
But then again, Tinkaton's also very good. and like I
Yeah.
you know I don't know at this point. Everything got kind of shaken. I want to say Pasty though.
Yeah, I think Pasty has a good chance of surviving till like at least rest of endgame because he is very tanky. Like stat wise, like really his attack stats are kind of bad, but everything else is really good.
Yeah.
He's just like an earthquake, and we'll be happy.
Honestly, Pasty's also half ground, right? He's ground poison.
He's ground
Yeah.
poison, yeah.
Yes.
Which
He
ground
could
is
also
really
be
tanky.
a very good thing for Nemona Skeledirge as well. 'Cause
Yes.
ground is super effective against fire. as
And
well.
resistant, I believe.
Come on,
Yeah.
Grumpy thinks he can do it. Let him in, coach.
I think Pasty's also going to be great for fucking the little fairy twink, little fairy bastard.
I fucking hate
Oh
that
yeah,
guy.
because poison. That's a good point.
Also, if anyone's wondering, we are purposely avoiding the Team Star stuff for right now.
Scary.
We're,
Yeah, there were a lot of
It's
comments.
scary.
I hope we're leveled enough. The only battle that scares me is Arvin, because I went to Arvin unprepared and didn't know that his fucking team is like 10 levels above you if you decide to fight
Oh, I
him
crushed
immediately
Arvin.
after.
oh, no,
I destroyed
It's
Arvin.
Not that
His
bad.
fucking the evolution of Toad Squirrel or
It's Toad's Cool evolves into Toad's Scroll.
Okay, Toad Scroll beat my ass for some reason.
It's the
I'll
same
be
as
right back.
Tentacool,
You know what?
Tentacool.
You know what
I
really
agree,
fucked me
Mel.
up? The second to last battle of the Team Star line.
Oh, the Twink?
No. Like the one you fight before the boss. You want me
Of
to
Team
say the fucking
Star?
name?
Oh, I agree.
Oh,
I do agree. I agree.
Cas-
Sorry. I forgot. Yeah, let's not.
Cassiopeia?
No. Let's not. Just in case. I don't
I
know.
see.
Let's not spoil the game.
Yeah. Peanut asked why, which my answer is why not.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
me,
funny. It
And
was
then-
comedy.
After this question, I'll refresh the page because this is the end of the line. At ZaharkCA asked if you could resurrect. Oh Jesus! If you could resurrect a historical figure, who would you choose and why? Why you? Oh, why you monsters? Just let them rest. They didn't use any commas, so I didn't read
I'm
that
gonna
correctly.
pick kind of an unpopular opinion.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna resurrect Ronald Reagan to then blow him up.
resurrect him to just kill him again.
Yeah. I'm gonna get the spell ready, strap his fucking corpse. It'll just reanimate in front of me, full of explosives. The moment he's like, "Oh my god, I'm alive! I'm gonna do something transform." Boom.
Gerber, quick question from Lime Cookie. Did you eat the bodies?
No, Mikey's body is still there. We just gnawed on it a little bit. We thought it would give us anger point. We moved on.
It gave Peppy anger point.
I saw some people in hindsight being like, "Did we miss the part where they said they ate Mikey's body?"
You said you ate Mikey's body. I don't know what you were doing.
I said we did, Jay. That's why we both thought we had anger point.
I can't eat shit, bro. I'm a ghost.
You have no mouth.
Have any plan? Okay. At Emerald JENT, do you guys have any plans to do another big group thing similar to the Minecraft server? Yes. Yes.
Yeah, we're all like a very close group of friends. We're always collaborating. I think I'm working on something with like everyone except Mal. I just talked to it frequently enough. I think we're doing a stream next week for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And then like these two at least. I've already talked about I'm doing a live comic dub on my stream, and already I'm talking to them.
Yeah. In regards to bigger than that, I've mentioned this before. I've been trying to get people into a sort of
D&D.
No, well, D&D that one wouldn't be that hard. It would just be less people. But no, it's the one that I haven't really revealed what it is, but it's the one where I started casting for. If you remember.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't heard. Have I missed out on something? What's up?
You were definitely a part of it.
Was I? I
Yeah.
have a terrible memory.
Let's see if there's it'd be like in the Wait, is there a channel that's not here anymore? Oh, I might not have the role. Yeah, I don't have the Pixelmon role anymore, so I can't see the channel that I need to be. Oh, that's not great.
that's
Okay.
rough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I know what you're talking
I'll have to
about
ask
now.
Derek to
Okay,
give me
okay.
that again.
There's always stuff planning.
Yes. The answer
We
is
always got
yes.
shit.
there's a bunch of us, so you probably won't see all or most of us in most things, but we grab from the pool every now and again of who we want to, who we're doing shit with.
I mean, also another big thing I'm doing with a lot of these people, with everyone in this call, is I'm working on setting up a doubles tournament for Pokemon.
Yeah, we gotta let that happen.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
now
I still
have-
gotta get my second team ready.
Now that I have an Elgato that works by stealing Sarah's cord, I can actually do this.
It was just a cord that was fucked up on your Elgato.
Yeah, I'm gonna just buy a new cord because it's like a $6 purchase.
I
But,
see.
but yeah, my cord was fucked up, so it wouldn't capture my Switch or PS4. But now that I have that, I can officially set this up.
So yes, the answer is yes. Just keep a lookout. The Worst Ghost 12 asked, have you ever seen a comment on YouTube or Twitch that has stuck with you? Me? No. No.
No, not really.
No.
I can't think of anything.
I don't really do YouTube, and Twitch comments is the chat, so no. I mean, maybe ones that made me really mad, but not like that I remember. Okay, so that is all of them. So if anyone has any other questions, you can either go to this tweet and like reply to it, or you can start asking them in chat if you want. We've answered. Oh, okay, here's a new one. I just refreshed the page again. Casual and wholesome. This is also an answer we've given before. So what started the original idea for the Friendlocke? I'd love to hear the story of how the concept was made. We'll say it relatively quickly. Basically, it was a bunch of like, I believe it started when we were playing PokeMMO, and Derek wanted to just play Pokemon with everyone, and we were trying to figure out ways to have that happen. And I remember I was talking to him for a bit, and then I think he was still talking to you, Gerber. I think you were there.
Yeah, I was there. I was in the initial.
When Derek kind of came up with it, I believe on his own.
Yeah, I was also there when Derek was talking about it initially.
Yeah.
And fucking he just kind of came up with it and ran with it.
Yeah. And I remember when I heard the next day what he ended up coming up with, I was like, oh, fucking obviously, yeah. This is a great idea. So, that is the original idea, is that Derek wanted to play Pokemon with his friends, and he came up with the idea.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Also, I guess I don't know if I'm allowed to make this. If you can just ask us other questions. It doesn't always have to be about Friendlocke. And if someone just asks, pizzas or calzones, what do you prefer?
Pizza.
I like a good calzone, but like
Yeah.
nothing. I don't think anything beats just a good ass slice of pizza.
No,
Mhm.
yeah, I also feel like
100%.
the calzones I've had, even if they're well made, I feel like they end up being a bit doughier because I feel like the inside gets wet.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
I
mean?
like a doughy pizza. I mean, depends on my feeling. Sometimes if I want a real New York slice, like thin and crispy, but like sometimes I like a good ass like doughy crust.
Yeah.
Yeah. Late Slink asked, this has probably been asked a lot, which it has, but it's fine. We could do it quickly. Favorite Pokemon? Mine's Dragonite.
I like
Also
Yamper.
Dragonite.
Yeah, Gerber's also Dragonite. Mal?
Yamper or Pikachu. They're interchangeable pretty much.
Jay?
Gengar.
Hell yeah. Gengar's my second favorite. And then probably Aegislash is a real close third.
So is that hopes for this upcoming Nintendo Direct in an hour?
I have no idea.
Tomodachi.
I don't watch
Please.
the
Not happening. Not happening.
I don't watch the
Please.
directs.
If it happens, I'll drink some pilk and I'll stream it in this
Oh,
server.
why do we want you? But do we want you to? Is that good for us?
I don't know.
I hope
You
the
might find
first
some joy in it.
I hope the first announcement is, hey guys, we were just kidding about that price. It's gonna be the normal price.
Oh, not to change it off the direct, but do you guys have favorite flowers?
No.
Not really. I don't.
Lilacs.
I don't think too much about flowers.
Lilacs are mine.
Hang on, I gotta Google it. I think they're called bellflowers.
Lilacs are mine, or shit. I'm googling my other favorite one as well.
I
What's
can't.
this one
I don't.
Oh, I think it's like a begonia, like a red begonia.
Maybe I'm a bad boyfriend. I just don't know enough flowers to like think about it.
I mean, that's fine. To be fair, I'm picking my favorites.
Well, yeah, but like even then, I just don't know flowers.
Mm,
Well, I also really like snapdragons. They're pretty cute.
nice, yeah.
Someone asked if you played a game that came out last year. What was everyone's favorite game that came out last year?
Scarlet,
Splatoon 3.
Pokemon Scarlet.
God of War Ragnarok.
I think Pokemon is the only game I played that came out last year.
I played a good amount of games that came out last year.
Unless we're counting like Destiny DLCs.
I mean, Destiny DLCs like kind of relaunches the game, so I guess I would count it.
Yeah, it's like a whole new storyline.
Jay, what about you?
I'd have to think about what came.
Favorite though, I would still say Pokemon.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
the easy answer is Pokemon.
So good. Such a good
Pokemon's
game.
like a low second for me. And then at the bottom of the list is Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, even I'm there with you.
Oh,
Frontier fans.
real quick, there is another question from Oddish Such on Twitter saying, would you like the idea of doing a friendlock of a ROM hack or fan game? If so, which one? I
We
actually
talked about it, but
yeah.
I don't think we've talked about a specific like hack yet.
No, yeah, we've talked about.
We're all open to the idea. Who knows?
I personally think that should be next. If we're gonna do one, I think it would follow a good pattern of like normal game, then sort of like randomizer, then just a normal game, then a ROM hack or fan game or whatever. I've been really interested in that fusion one.
I hear that one's not too good yet. It's like the fusion aspect is cool, but I hear it's not fully refined gameplay wise yet.
Oh, okay. My friend Eric has been playing through and he loves it, so that's what I've been going off of.
I know we've joked about Radical Red because Derek and I have both been playing it.
No,
Too
that
hard.
game is
It's
that
also
game would
like
make a horrible Nuzlocke.
we would lose 10 minutes.
If we did that one, we would have to all, and I am specifically looking at you two, we would have to all agree not to fuck around.
Yeah,
We would have to agree no more egging people on to go into gyms early, no killing each other. Like
No,
everyone be on your best behavior.
Like original Pokemon in it too. That'd be cool.
That would be interesting.
IRL Friendlocke, where Derek just comes to our house, tells us to fight random people.
Oh wow, what's this? New Friendlocke season? Kaizo Emerald?
5 minutes.
I'm just scrolling through. I keep scrolling through the tweet, seeing if there's any replies.
Pokemon Ranger Friendlocke.
Oh my god.
I've been trying to
Is
get
that
us to try
impossible?
and figure out how to do Conquest, and I don't think it's possible, but I want us to do it. I want us to do Pokemon Conquest so bad. I don't know how that would work.
Pokemon Conquest, but also I think Derek would just get frustrated with the game.
I
don't
love
think
Conquest.
Derek is the kind of person for like strategy games.
Mal, what's happening on your end?
Oh, sorry. I'm
you
getting some dust
sniffing?
off my laptop. Oh, I'm sniffing.
So loud. Casual and Wholesome asked, what's the best breakfast food from these three? Pancakes, waffles, French toast. Pancakes.
Ooh, I prefer French toast.
Oh, no, pancakes.
I like French toast a lot, but I feel like you can just pancakes are like versatile. Like,
I was
you
gonna say,
can't really
pancakes,
go crazy.
you can put more shit in pancakes, you can put more shit on pancakes. I feel like you can eat more pancakes.
You can do the same with French toast. Technically, you could do the same
mean,
with all
yeah,
three
you-
of them. They're all
It's
very
harder
versatile.
to put a blueberry in a French toast.
Just make blueberry bread.
So I have to prepare blueberry bread before I make the French
no,
toast.
you can buy some. They make fucking blueberry toast.
Yeah, you know
and
who
sell
what
it
I
like
don't
that.
have to
Like,
do that
now
with?
if you're being, like,
Pancakes.
Now that you're being like a cooking YouTube channel is like, okay, so today I'm gonna show you how to make a McDonald's burger at home for cheaper. You're gonna use this $20,000 food process.
Yeah,
Well, not even that. I'm just saying it's also versatile if you have the stuff for it. At
but
least.
Mal,
But
what
I
I'm saying
prefer
is if
French
you're making
Okay,
pancakes and you
in
have
my
blueberries,
defense,
you can
it's
just
a
make
texture
blueberry
thing.
pancakes.
It's a texture thing in my defense.
Okay.
Bad defense. I'm disregarding it.
Bad defense.
You
I think
lose.
French toast is good.
I also like how you can turn it into French toast sticks and just kind of eat them on the go.
You can do
I think
sticks with
French toast
pancakes.
is a solid second place for me. Cause like I like waffle. Like honestly, there's no bad breakfast food, at least of these. Give me
Mhm.
British breakfast, and I'll tell you to die.
I mean, yeah, if you're having peas for breakfast, you can go fuck yourself. Mine goes in that order: pancakes, waffles, French toast.
I think I think French toast goes above waffles for me.
I can't. It's like the cinnamon for me. If you put like too much cinnamon in it, I'm not big on It's similar to why I'm not huge into like cinnamon rolls and stuff.
Yeah, Joe's white. It's a little too spicy for him.
It's not that. Absolutely not that. Just
I gave Joe a bowl of cinnamon toast crunch and started crying. He's like,
guys, this is slander. This is slander. Hold on. Hey chat. Hey stream. I've muted them, so you can't hear them anymore. Only I have to deal with them. This is slander and not true. I love spicy things. I just don't like cinnamon that much. And it is so funny that I can just have this power. I love that they can continue to say things and I have the power to just mute them. I feel so powerful right now.
1984 silencing.
And Gerber, that was the first thing they heard again. Because I unmuted you guys.
I can't believe you're so problematic. You silenced us.
Yeah, I silenced a bunch of like people of color.
Yeah.
Black History Month?
Black History Month?
February.
Don't worry, it balances out because it's also my birthday month, so like...
That doesn't...
It balances out a little
birthday
bit.
just passed already. It's over already.
It's my birthday month, okay? It's my
Okay,
birthday
and you
month.
don't get a whole month.
I get a
It's a
whole
day.
month.
You get a day.
No, I get a month.
Birthday month. It's all about
February is my birthday month.
I was like, guys, you have to listen to me. It's my birthday month.
Guys, you have to listen. No, you have to listen to me because I'm the one streaming. But we do have a...
my month, not yours.
This isn't a question. This is just someone said Marcos Muser said not a question, but I just hope you all are having a kick-ass day. Fuck you.
Yeah, this is a Q&A stream.
Fuck you. I woke up with a really bad headache. Fuck you.
You always wake up with a headache.
I do wake up every day with a headache. Yes. Oh yeah, I need to drink some water.
Yeah, everyone hydrate.
Hydrate.
Okay, let me go get some water.
Also, someone said happy early late birthday.
During this week, a game that is annoying.
Someone said what Pokemon, if you got it as an avatar, which I guess is how they refer to us playing them in the Friendlocke, would make you instantly ask for a mercy kill? I mean, honestly, none of them.
I would still thrive even if I got a shitty Pokemon.
I almost had a Wurmple season 1 and I was ready to accept it.
I was gonna say, I only get shitty Pokemon.
That's not true. Camerupt is a good Pokemon.
Listen, Colin gets the
You just didn't get a lot of chances.
It's a good Pokemon. I was caught at a bad time.
Yeah.
Hold on. I have a question.
Huh?
Thinking back to it, I don't think Collins had like a positive kill death ratio.
No,
I have no
Colin
idea.
usually gets the short end of the stick when it comes to his Pokemon.
Colin usually never either does damage but never gets the kill or dies in like one of his first and only battles.
Yeah, Collins absolutely. Yeah, Mikey said Camerupt is a good Pokemon, just not for that gen. That is fair. There's a lot of water Pokemon, and that's Fire Ground. So,
Owen is like 50% water.
Too much
and
water.
I was caught on the latter half.
Yeah, that's fair. Camerupt is good, just not there. Didn't you die in the Steven fight?
Yes.
Yeah, that's because he didn't get
I was
you.
the first one to die in the Steven fight.
Yeah, you were the one. I was the last one to die, which I like.
Jay only made it to the Steven fight because Derek just kind of forgot he had him.
I liked when I was doing the death chart that I reminded myself that I was the last one to die in season 1. And what did Colin have last season? Palpitoad?
Palpitoad, yeah.
Is Palpitoad not? I thought Palpitoad's good.
Seismitoad isn't bad.
It was okay, but fucking Dunkachino beat his ass.
I don't think
Alright,
he got enough
Dunkachino.
time to... Yeah, he didn't get enough of a chance to use him.
People were mad about that fight. People were mad about that fight. That was funny.
We were really mad that it was like canon. It was like, guys,
That it was canon and it was added in. Yeah.
Oh no, like the Steven fight and I thought you were talking about Dunkachino. The Dunkachino fight, because I saw people wouldn't have it being like, can we make this not canon? Like, no, guys, it's real.
That's canon.
Sorry, I evidently can't zoom in on this. I'm trying to show off the death charts. This is all stuff I've just been doing for fun. I've been spreadsheeting out all of the deaths across each season, and I added the 4. But Gerber does have the prestigious position of being one of the only players who is in the murderer category. The only other person who has that is Mikey in season 2. Season 1, sorry. Season 1 when he killed Chatform and when he killed himself, because I had to mark that. Yeah, Mikey, I think Mikey has gotten the most him Pokemon. I feel like I've gotten very lucky with Pokemon.
Yeah.
Same for me as well when it comes to being bunnies.
You've
and, like,
gotten
Pikachu
very you
flavored ones.
Pokemon, yeah.
I mean, I've gotten lucky. I think just also, I feel like I've gotten like overall decent Pokemon each gen,
Yeah.
including the April Fool season.
Including the well,
Gunga Ginga.
that one would have been good if not for the only move you had.
Gerber, your next Friendlocke name, you should tell Derek to name you Gunga Ginga.
Gunga Ginga. Yeah, okay, Mikey, I agree with Mikey. Mikey saying he and Mal got the best Pokemon for, like, that is you as a Pokemon kind of thing, like the most you Pokemon. And consistently, each season you guys have gotten a Pokemon that is very you. I also don't know what a Pokemon would be that would be me. So you guys, I feel like it's almost easier to pick.
Yeah, it's hard to say which Pokemon are J flavored.
Yeah.
Also, Kenny.
Hi, Kenny.
I survived.
Oh, Kenny, you got
You
here
did it. You beat COVID-19.
near the
I
end.
kind of did. My family is all contaminated. My sister just got it today.
Oh,
Oh, no.
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 We're all broken.
Also, wait, someone said Friendlocke had a Wikipedia page. It's not right, but also I just remembered we do have an IMDb page. So everyone, please go to Friendlocke's IMDb
I mean, there is a Friendlocke wiki.
and rate it.
I know Peanut was talking about a friend, like, some sort of fan lore wiki recently.
I do believe we have that because I just googled
There's like
Friendlocke.
there's a fanon wiki plus
Hold on,
there's
I'll be
the
back.
TV tropes in the IMDb.
We know about the TV tropes. We've personally, like, we've talked about it a lot. I think some of us have edited some things.
Yeah,
I know I have.
I have.
I think like 1 or 2. I think I've honestly mostly corrected like typos, but
I'm gonna be real. I had to put in like all of my season 1 tropes.
the thing is, I wanted to do that for some people, but I just don't know any of the tropes. Like, I just didn't. I wouldn't have known what to put.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the TV tropes now. There's a lot more tabs than when I last looked. I wonder if oh yeah, Cookie has a tab that has no information on it. I guess that makes sense for what Lunette just said for the me Pokemon being like the mushroom ones, because of that'd be for like King Moosh, I guess. I don't know. With those like personality wise, I think Gabby said Aegislash would fit for me.
Yeah, I feel like that would fit for you.
Yeah.
I can see that.
It would also fit for Pasty, because that's also Pasty's favorite Pokemon.
It is?
I think so. Pasty,
God damn it!
Pasty's username is literally Sancto Klinga, which is a move Aegislash has. It's something.
Pasty and I gotta stop being so similar. I keep
I think
getting
you
accused.
just are Pasty, but
I keep
evil and
getting
fucked up.
accused of kinning him. Ugh.
Doesn't
Um,
Forrest ship you two?
That's definitely happened
What?
at some. I don't know. Forrest has definitely
Forrest
mostly
says a
talked
lot
about
of
how
things.
I kin Pasty. Cyclizar design feels Joe-ish. I could get behind that. Yeah, I like that. Dragon too. I love dragon Pokemon. Oh my god, could you imagine riding on a Cyclizar with an Aegislash? Any other questions? I feel like we're kind of wrapping up here. I know the direct is in what, an hour?
Yep, in
Yep.
1 hour. And in
1 hour.
shameless plug, make sure you watch Binjo Monkey's Twitch channel to see me and him react to this Nintendo Direct and get our hopes up for insane announcements.
I probably
Silk Song.
45
Song.
minutes of farm games? What?
Silk Song, let's go.
I think Derek-
Genshin Impact on Nintendo Switch.
it looks like Derek is
Kenny, let's get
also
our
going
clown
to
makeup
be
on.
streaming the
I can't
direct.
wait.
So I will not be in any of those streams because I don't get to see my fiance that much and she doesn't have work today, so I have work at 6, so Mikey, when are you starting your stream? Because he said keep streaming so we can raid him, which, like, sure, if it
starts now.
If it starts now,
Good one, go.
sure. I know he's at work, I think he said.
Have your fiance join.
Well, I like how Mikey spelled it finance.
Financy.
Have your finance.
My financy. 4:30.
I'm actually gonna dip now because I have to make a phone call. So
Okay, have
Okay,
fun.
Bye.
Okay.
bye.
in your
Watch
purse.
Mikey stream it at 4:30. Bye bye.
Watch
Oh, he
Mikey,
got
watch
pulled
Mikey.
away. I'm gonna take
Maybe.
Gerber out of the mug.
This brownie is bussin'.
I asked this on
Bussin',
Twitter, but I
bussin'.
guess it was overlooked. What is your favorite moment in this season of the Friendlocke so far?
Oh, right, I did see that. Sorry, I just didn't read it.
I'm trying
In
to think.
this season
My
so
favorite
far.
part is where Derek is bathing Joe and Joe is just making uncomfortable moaning noises.
Is it bad that I don't remember that?
I remember it. It's like my favorite fucking moment. It's
See,
so funny.
That's the problem. I don't fucking remember anything I do or say.
It's also when Derek bathes Mikey and Mikey is like getting fucking muffled by the soap and shit. He's like, please, somebody help me.
Honey, home,
Hi, honey.
Honey, home, hi, honey, home, honey.
I'm on a stream.
Yeah, hi,
I
Colin.
stream. Honey, I'm home, stream, I'm
Someone
home.
calling.
Shut up,
Pull your
Colin.
headphones.
Get ready for Silk Song,
What are they
Colin.
saying? Are they calling me slurs?
No, we can't actually even say, we can't say slurs on Twitch. Come on. We could probably keep streaming until like 4:30.
Yeah.
I don't know. People would need to keep asking questions. What's the worst type of Salty DK Dan fan? Oh, Lunette. Oh, Lunette, that's a tough question.
I'd say the one that like think that the oldest jokes are still relevant, like the fucking Thanos Urban and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mandy.
There's an example of the worst Salty DKJ fan.
Yo.
Hi, Mandy.
Oh, my back. Oh. Favorite death?
Sorry, I had to step away to let my cat into the room.
Which one?
Ovi.
The sad one.
The sad-looking one.
He's fucking look at him.
Also,
Depressed
also,
little
guys,
bastard.
people in stream, I just want to plug the fact that we have emotes here. We have a few emotes that you can get if you subscribe at tier 1. There's
yo.
and there's also badges that are TMs that are for each time period, like each rank. The artist is Umi, the same artist who made fucking everything else for the Friendlocke Box. So, but if you want those, do it. Jesus. Okay, these are long questions now. If you guys could pick one feature, either a new one or one that existed in a previous Pokemon game, to be brought back or added, what would it be? I desperately want contests to come back, for example. I liked Mega Evolution.
I want contest back.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I miss contests.
Contests were fun.
I just miss the fact that they also took out the Furfrou groomer and cool little stuff like that because, like, bruh, please. I'm mad they won't let me transfer my cosplay Pikachu. That is a fucking travesty.
People
Let
want
me
to see.
bring my baby girl.
We had
want
like the
lettering to be
contest
added
things
back
in
to
like the Gen 4
Pokeballs.
remake, but those sucked. I want good contests back.
Just real
Yeah.
quick, people want to see pictures of my cat, so I'm gonna be putting one picture of both of them on the screen. Once I fucking find them. The pictures, not the cats. I know where the cats are. Ovi's right in front of me, and he smells terrible. Are there any other questions? I can't see the screen right now. Or the chat.
How many years of therapy do you think Peppy's going to need at the end of this?
Infinite.
What the? Oh yeah. By the way, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kenny.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Kenny doesn't really know.
Every time when I'm sick, something huge happens. It's like when you're sick from school that one day when there's this big ass fight. What happened?
Yeah. Jay and Gerber were a little funny.
They were a little quirky.
They were a little
felt a little
quirky
quirky.
and silly.
All I
They-
know is, all I know from Twitter is that they somehow got to cook, and that wasn't a good idea.
Gerber killed Jay,
Let
and
him
that had a
cook.
domino effect.
Oh, did Gerber purposely kill Jay?
Gerber
Yes,
purposefully.
we
Gerber
went-
and Jay
we went through the
agreed.
plan.
Oh, you went with the plan. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, and then we lost Grace, and then we lost Hannah, and then we lost Claire.
The last two
surprised-
people to survive in that
surprised
fight
Claire
was
died.
Sarah and Gerber.
What did Claire die from?
Hex. They were paralyzed, and the toxicity of that gym fight used Hex on them, which does extra
Oh.
damage if they have a status effect. So she got wrecked.
Oh my god.
I believe, if I remember correctly, both Pokemon on the opposing team attacked Claire that turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think Gerber
probably.
was left alone, and they both just were like, "Kill her!"
They're like, get her ass.
Oh,
To be fair, I think they always aim for the most like destructive Pokemon to their team too. So
I think they try and be like, "What could I actually do?" Obviously, the strategy, like AI, isn't great, but you know.
Mhm.
This one's interesting. Question from Skyer Ventus: what is the least funny bit in Friendlocke any season?
The
Hannah.
moaning pufferfish.
Okay, wow, Mal said it so quickly.
No.
I agree. Sorry, Hannah, if you can hear this.
Don't get me wrong. I love Hannah so much. I do, but oh my god,
Hannah,
the new
This is what-
accent
this
every
is why we
single
killed
like
her.
oh my god.
I was gonna say, Hannah, if you can fucking hear us, or if you ever hear this at all, the accents they suck so much to listen to constantly, and I just can't. I couldn't
I'm
deal with
not
it.
sure.
This is
I'm
why
not
we
sure
killed
if
her.
that
What the fuck
I'm
did I
not
go
sure.
back to?
Oh,
I'm
we
not
were
sure if
asked
that was the
least
bit.
favorite, least funny bit in Friendlocke history, and Mal and I immediately said Hannah. This season.
No, absolutely no hate to Hannah. I appreciate
Colin,
this. I'm not
Colin
trying to make
saying
fun
the
of you or
weird things
anything.
about his therapist was tough.
Listen,
Yeah.
yeah, oh god,
Oops.
listen. Okay, I didn't like the accents. I hated Collins being like, "I had sex, so I'm not depressed anymore." Like, first of all, Colin, that's not how depression works.
Well, obviously
also-
not.
Shut the fuck
First
up,
of all,
Colin.
Colin, that's not what sex. That's not how sex works.
Shut the fuck up, Colin. Good Pokemon are talking.
I'm gonna be honest. This
Oh
is
my god.
this is maybe more of a personal one, and I don't know if other people agree with me because I've never expressed it before. I don't really like when the people who are in relationships act up their characters being in relationships.
Valid. Just
'Cause it's
say
like-
Mallory and Colin.
Well, I mean, it's also Gerber and Sarah to an
it is
extent.
valid though.
Gerber and Sarah would also do that sometimes to an
Yeah,
extent.
but we were asked to tone it down, and I didn't even argue. I'm
Yes.
like, no, that's valid.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because you guys are gross. You look like a fucking you spray bottle. Like,
You guys did it a lot this season.
okay.
I would have.
Trading,
If Derek, if you hadn't been asked to tone it down, I would have asked you to tone it down. I would have been like, "Fucking from me, chill."
keep it down. There are other single people in here.
Other
Joe, notorious single man.
other unfunny bits. I was disappointed in Brady for going as like kind of a stoner surfer bro season 2. Just from a personal standpoint, that just seems to be the character Brady defaults to. Because I've played D&D with the man. That's just what he defaults to, is stoner.
Someone asked our favorite bets though
Favorite bits.
see it's a little positive in here.
No positivity. I still want to answer my least favorite.
Oh yeah, Jay hasn't answered yet. Jay?
Sorry, I was not
Jay,
here.
Joe.
My least favorite, 100%, me from season
Oh my
1.
No, Jay!
Like whenever I watch season 1, I just have to skip over all the parts. I'm like, okay, let's skip over all the.
Jay, I
all
liked
the
your
dark
bits
bits.
from season 1.
1 minute shorter.
You being Western.
30 seconds short.
Jay, I really liked your bit from season 1. Come on.
What was this bit?
He was like a cowboy camera upped.
Didn't he just say howdy once or something
Yeah,
like that?
and then I
Everybody
told him
just
he was a
fucking ran with
cowboy,
it?
and he rolled with it.
Yeah, I honestly
I just
think-
thought I was funnier in the other seasons.
but there we do
Because
like
that's
people's
true.
bits. Also, we do enjoy bits. I really liked. I mean, I'm biased because I told Sarah to do it. I like Sarah's random one-time mentioned isekai bit.
Isekai, yeah.
I think I think honestly, if a bit's funny and you mention it one time and it sticks with you, it's just good.
Kenny, did you have an answer for least funny bit?
Kenny's probably
I said the moaning pufferfish bit.
Oh, okay. You went with not a character. You went with like an actual like bit that we did.
You see,
Yeah,
I
no,
hate
because it went on for
I
too
think that's so
fucking long.
funny. I think that shit's still so funny.
I hate that one because like that one overshadowed the little screen time that I had in season
Okay.
1.
Yeah, Jay, I can agree with that. I also have slight disdain for the bit where Derek opened Pokemon cards because it overshadowed my death last season. That stream had rated the with the fucking the train, the donation train or whatever on Twitch. The hype train that led into
fucking
raiding
hashtag.
T-Pain and then him destroying his Pokemon cards, and then I died.
I have a bit that to go on one that I feel bad for establishing, but also thought was funny was someone mentioned it. Someone mentioned Claire bit. I feel horribly bad that the first thing I thought and let the intrusive thought when I heard Claire's season 3 voice, just thought the nerd emoji, and I said it aloud because then I kept seeing fan art of Claire as the nerd emoji.
Yeah, well, that was also. Well, we talked about that afterwards, and she was like, "I don't know what happened. The character didn't really go how I wanted it to." Like in the way that she talked, she would like respond, and she was like, "I don't know why I got so mean too. I didn't mean to be."
No, and I felt really bad because I was like, "Fuck!" Because I can see it, like, I single-handedly shaped Claire's character into the goddamn nerd emoji, which is not her intent. That and naming Kenny Claire in season 3.
Oh, that one.
That was fucking horrible.
That one was rough.
Jay, you were laughing at it too.
We in the box, we were like, "Oh boy."
I realize it's horrible now.
We're like, we can't do that. We have to change that.
We had a lapse in judgment.
It's fucking Claire immediately just goes, "Bro, are you fucking kidding me?" Because there was a chance she would have been caught that year.
Yeah.
Oh, I felt that one. I felt really bad seeing it. I mean, I was in the party, so I was there for it. But I was like, "No, Derek."
Claire really got fucking shafted this season, though. Like, just over really everything. If we're talking about the name, then the character got assigned for her, and then she died immediately. Like,
That's Friendlocke, baby.
yeah.
Claire's very bad, no good season.
Do you guys have a favorite type of cookie? Asked Lunette.
Oatmeal raisin.
Oatmeal raisin.
Yeah.
Wow, 3 of us favorite cookie is oatmeal
Let's
raisin.
go. Woo!
I like oatmeal no raisin because raisins can die.
That's still a valid cookie. I still like oatmeals.
Or like a just out of the oven soft chocolate chip cookie.
Oh yeah, that's very
That
good.
shit's heaven.
I like oatmeal raisin and like very nice sugar cookies that don't just straight up taste like dough.
Sorry, I had to let OV back out. What tastes like dough?
Sometimes sugar cookies taste like dough,
Yeah.
specifically how they're made.
Someone in the chat asked, this never got answered, but favorite deaths?
I'm gonna say this because then I actually do have to go because I have to do a little bit more work before Mikey's stream.
Mhm.
I think the funniest death still goes to season 1, Colin.
Oh yeah.
I think
That was probably the
funny-
most.
Funniest death, in my opinion, is season 2 Mikey.
Can we,
Yes.
can we talk
Oh,
about?
no.
Season,
I forgot.
season 2 Mikey was
Yeah,
hilarious.
Colin
Can we
couldn't
talk
even die
about-
the best. It was Mikey.
Can we
Falling
talk
off
about
the
my
stairs.
season 1 death for a moment? Because I knew it was coming in like the most scary fashion. I forgot who it was that answered the phone.
It was Mikey who
It was-
answered the
That was
phone.
Mikey.
It was Mikey, yeah.
Because somebody told me before stream, it's like, all right, Colin, if you hear Derek like get asked a question or something like that, he's gonna say no, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm scared. And then you can hear me realize it like in the stream if you go back and watch, because like Derek's like, oh, I gotta call up somebody. I'm like, no. I'm already finished.
Before I go, I
That
just want to say shout out me. I think it was me, Mikey, and Derek planned your death.
It's fucked
No,
up.
I was there too.
But
Okay,
I was
what was
there
that?
as well.
I
Of course Jay
didn't
was
hear
there.
any of this.
It was
When you-
fucked
you know,
up.
when
When you really think about it, a lot of deaths could be traced back to me and Gerber.
Yeah.
It was really fucked up, but I also in a weird way appreciate it because like it gave me more screen time and it made me like an underdog that made everybody hate Derek instantly afterward.
That one,
was-
yeah, your death was. I want
I
to say
got-
your death was probably the most like cinematic.
Yeah.
It was
I
a pretty
think
neat death, though.
My favorite death was probably season 2, Mikey. Again, because in the videos I got to also be a part of that because it was like for me.
Also, they
hero
forgot-
mode.
Mhm.
Also, they cut this out of the final cut, but after Mikey died, I think it was me, Luke, and Hannah were doing like this roll D10 bit to see how we bury Mikey.
What?
And we accidentally throw him off a cliff, and when we try to pick him back up, crows start eating him.
Oh my god.
Oh, going off of that, this is an interesting question. Are there any moments from the VODs, from the streams, that you guys wish got into the video? Or were like,
burying
Mikey?
Yeah, burying Mikey with the D10.
I don't personally have an answer for this. I have an answer for the opposite, where a bit that I did, I was surprised got into the video. It was the Delibird present. How we were talking about how after Hannah got caught in season 2, we were talking about how present either heals or hurts. And we kept making jokes about it. Oh, it makes you sick or it heals you, and it went on for a while. The last joke was me saying it has a 50% chance to like, I forget exactly how I phrased it, it's in the video, but it's like it has a 50% chance to give you like HIV or to cure your HIV or something like that.
One cures HIV, the other causes it.
Yeah, and I was shocked that one made it into the video, and I remember mentioning that to Derek. He's like, "It was funny."
One specific line that got cut out that I feel like really should have stayed was season 1, episode 4, when Chrissy's introduced, like, "Hey, who's ready to watch some people die? My money's on the dog."
Oh god. Yeah.
Can I,
Because both of the dogs died that episode.
What's up, Colin?
Can I answer the last question before from favorite deaths? Because
Oh,
one of
yeah,
my
yeah.
favorite deaths is actually one that isn't talked about a lot, but I still think it's really funny.
Oh, sure.
Pasty's death in season 1.
I was thinking about that
boy.
too.
That was
Just like-
talked about for a while.
Was it? I don't know. I just don't really. Nobody else brought it up, and I thought it was really funny just to watch him choke on this dick.
Oh yeah, but choke on these nuts dies
Just fucking
immediately.
dies immediately.
We talked about that for a bit when season 1 was still like being released, but it was because it was the second death ever, and it was so stupid.
It was 100% avoidable.
It was so funny because the first death we ever had was Tracy, which was so tragic and like just shocking, and it was the first taste of like what the Friendlocke was gonna be. Then the second one was fucking Pasty refusing to evolve and saying "but choke on this dick" and dying.
It's a sandwich of Tracy and Gerber having tragic deaths, and then fucking Pasty.
Well, it keeps going from there, J2, because then the next one was chat form. Like I'm looking at my chart right now. Yeah, it went Tracy, Pasty, Gerber, chat form, then Red. Red, who got like 15 minutes of screen time.
Poor Red. I'm hoping the chef is like a big character in this one at least.
Oh,
I love
want-
the chef. Red spit in this one is
I
really
hope
good.
the chef lives longer than 2 streams so they can break that stream.
hold on, real quick. I just want to mention something because someone's talking to me about the Friendlocke Box streams from the Twitch are gone now, and yeah, I don't think we actually had plans to really upload these ones. Derek just has a lot on his plate, and he would be the one to handle that. So I didn't record the last stream's VOD. I did record all the other ones, so I have those. I don't think we'll ever really do anything with them, which it's a bummer that I didn't record the last ones because of all the deaths, but yeah, so unfortunately this season you just might not be able to go back and watch the VODs for this one once they're off the Twitch account. Sorry. No, you're fine. It's just that Derek is very busy right now, so it's just not really something that we have the time to do. Also,
Yeah.
What's the question we're on? Just so I can.
oh, we didn't. We were on. I think it was were we talking about a bit that you did that you wish, or a bit that you wish got into the final cut that didn't?
Oh yeah.
Because I was saying the opposite. A bit I was surprised got in that I did, that I would have expected not to have.
Oh,
Is there anything you're happy got cut out? 'Cause I have an answer for that.
I'm happy the part where I was genuinely angry in season 1 at the end mostly got cut out. Because afterwards I was pretty embarrassed.
Oh, because was it when
was after
Derek actually won with B team instead
With B
of
team,
going
yeah,
with
and I let it get to me a little too much, and I was genuinely like frustrated.
Joe tilted moment.
Joe, I'm in the same boat. That's why I'm happy that like none of the actual battle between Steven showed up, because I was so fucking mad.
I think the only there was Gabby, I think, was the only one being like, why is everyone so upset? Because everyone else was like kind of like, all right, like a little frustrated.
Derek told me that was supposed to be my moment.
I know, yeah. Especially for you. I got a lot of screen time in season 1. You did not.
Dude,
I get your frustrations though. Like, I'm not gonna hold it against you, because I understand like you were waiting a long time and were promised this, and
Yeah.
then like, I'm sorry, Mike, Derek overleveled me too much, so I just kind of was like, I'm gonna walk in and ruin these fuckers' game.
It's not just that. It's not just that we were denied it. You fucking sweeped it. You made it a joke.
Yeah.
I will always say I think the flow of season 2 goes better when you cut out all the shit during the Ghost Tower.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
The weird lore there, I wasn't a fan.
I don't even remember it because I think I was already dead, right?
It flows way better.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, we were dead by then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was when like everyone like brought their season 1 characters, and even it worked. I guess in like it probably would have worked a little bit better in the edited video than live, but it was just very jarring and a little overwhelming live.
Yeah.
I also, just as a general, nothing specific, I generally prefer the seasons to be separate a bit more than season 2 ended up being. Where like less callbacks to being like my cousin from whatever.
Yeah, I like a little callback. Like it made sense. Like I always say, the one time I mentioned like, oh yeah, me and Gabby were cousins in season 2 because I was a
You are literally this. Yeah, you were the same Pokemon at one point. So that one's yeah.
It's like, oh cool. Oh, you also had one. I was like, oh shit, you're from Hoenn. I have a cousin from there, and like boom, that's all that was mentioned. When you go like deep into it, it's like it's kind of hard to connect, and then like at some point it just feels forced.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this recently. I was like, it's interesting because this is really nothing to do with the question or anything really to do with any of this. It was just something I was thinking about where it feels like each season of the Friendlocke ends up getting on accident a sort of theme. Where it feels like this might be reading into it a little too much, obviously, because it is just improv and it kind of is, but it's like playing D&D where things just end up being poetic on accident. Where it's like season 1 was much more, the beginning, like, just figuring things out. Season 2 was more redemption, and then this one it feels like it's more like, oh, what am I thinking of? I forget that I should have written these down. I was forgetting. Anyway, stupid. Yeah, this is going nowhere. Whatever. Mikey's live now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to hop in there for their stream. So
I'm going to raid Mikey. So
yeah, I'm gonna hop in there for that stream for Nintendo Direct. So everyone, thank you for coming to this. It was very fun.
Thanks for coming.
Quick, who was the worst character in Friendlocke? It was me. It was me all along.
It was me.
Yeah, no one's arguing. No one's arguing.
So, the raid has been set up. So, I mean, go watch Mikey. You guys know where to fucking see our socials and stuff. We don't usually plug those here.
Yeah. Goodbye, guys.
Bye, everyone. See you on Sunday.
Later.
Have a good one.